Yeah. So, yeah. So I can see a lot of answers are there. So we will be taking your doubts parallelly, teachers. So I can see the answers. Like even I can see. Okay, not audible. Yeah, actually I was not. I was disconnected due to internet connectivity. Uh, so why we use this in a 3D printer? I'll tell you. So basically, in stepper motor. So in 3D printer, I think you all know the working of 3D printer, how actually 3D printer works. So 3D printer works in a stepwise manner, right? If you want to print something, if you want to print any object, let me share my this. Give me a moment. I'm sharing my whiteboard. So I'll give you an example over here. So if I talk about a stepper motor, how actually a stepper motor works when we print something, when we print any object in a 3D printer. So if there is a kind of bed is there. So let's suppose this is a bed of a 3D printer, and if you want to print something, so as we all know that there are two direction. This is the one axis, and this is the another axis. So we called it X, and we called it Y, right? This is how actually 3D printer works. And there is one more coordination, we call it Z axis. There's one like this one up and down, we call it Z axis. So when, let's suppose this is my extruder, which extrude, or we call it nozzle also. So teachers, मैं हम बात कर रहे हैं 3D printer की. तो हमारे 3D printer में एक x axis होता है, एक y axis होता है, एक z axis होता है. नाउ अगर हम बात करते हैं एक्सट्रूडर की, ये हमारा एक्सट्रूडर है जिससे हमारा फिलामेंट आउट होता है, राइट? मैं इसको EX के नाम से मैं इसको डोनेट करता हूँ, एक्सट्रूडर. तो होता है कि जब हमारा फिलामेंट आउट होता है, तो जब आप अगर आप कभी जब आप when you design when you design any object on 3D, right, we always consider it as here, let's suppose it, if I'll take a graph, right, I'll consider it as a 0. When I'm moving toward this side, I will be considering it y1 or y2, y3, right, y4. This is how we consider. If I'm going this side, so we will consider as minus y1, minus y2, or minus y3, right? If I'm moving this side, I will be considering it as minus x1 or minus x2. You can take x and y. Basically, I have to take x this side and minus x this side, but I'm taking here. So this is minus x3. Similarly, x1, x2, and x3. Now, when we are printing something, so when my extruder when moves, how it actually moves, it moves in a stepper manner. Like it takes a little steps, like little bit it moves this side step by step, little it moves this side step by step, right? Like this, how it moves this side. So this is why there is a requirement of stepper motor in 3D printer. So your 3D printer moves step by step in both the directions, like positive X or negative X, positive Y or negative Y. And in stepper motor, we have such kind of core windings. So we can control the steps, we can control the speed of a motor in a stepwise manner. So that is why we always use stepper motor in 3D printer, right? Because which is very precious in, if we talks in terms of specification. Stepper motor is very precious motor. You can rotate it in a degree also, like 90 degree, 45 degree, how much degree you want. So that is why every time you have seen that in stepper motor they use, in the 3D printer they use such kind of motors. Now so this is all about sensor and actuator. Now these are some major sensors which we are using. Now if I talk about more about those sensors, and also or we have already discussed in previous class, like about other sensors. Now moving to the Tinkercad. So I'll tell you how you can use this sensor, and it's a homework for you. before our next class start, you can also explore these sensors, so that we in our Arduino session we will be going to discuss more about how to use those sensors in real life, how to connect pins, how to do programming with these sensors. So we are going to discuss in depth about the other part. Right. Now I'm going to share my Tinkercad also. Even you can also try Tinkercad in your software. So let me share my screen just a second. While we searching Tinkercad, I'm sharing my screen parallelly also over here. So Tinkercad. Now I hope now you can see my screen. So before moving ahead, teachers, I would like to request again, we'll take a 2 minute of break. And those who have not marked the attendance, please, you can use attendance link in the chat. But there's attendance link in the chat box. Please mark your attendance. And at 12:30, we'll be sharing assignments of today's session, and I would like to request, please complete your assignment by today, because in today's session we don't have any there's a MCQs, I think, which will not take much time for you. So by 12:30 you will get the uh, assignments. And also I would request my colleague to share the attendance also. So this is a Tinkercad software that actually we have discussed. And in Arduino session, we will be going to learn in more about the Tinkercad. So what we will do, the first, as a beginner, if you are new over here and you want to create circuits, and you want that your students are beginner, let's suppose your students are in grade 6, they have not much idea about electronics and all, but they want to learn. So you can start with this platform, that is virtual, where you can do virtual simulation, right? Where there is no need of real battery or connectors or wires. They can even you There's no need of soldering, right? They just have to create a circuit, they just have to connect wires. They can connect Arduino with different sensors, and they can check a live demo right over here. So once they start learning how to connect wire, what is positive terminal, what is negative terminal, then they can do hands-on also. So this is the first thing that we suggest. But if your students are good enough to work with those batteries or solder irons, then you can switch them to the actual electronics components. But for the safety purpose, we prefer first to start with Arduino, because it is easy to understand even in a big class. Let's suppose you are working with 30 or 40 ka batch, right? And it's a new class, right? So you can start with these prototypes, this software. Now let's start with the first, how to log in. So you can log in it through your Gmail ID. Even you can create your account over here. So already I have done my account, so I'll log out first. I'll tell you how to create an account in this, and how students can also create an account. So let me refresh my screen again. I will be taking your doubts at 12:45, 15 minutes for doubt session. And so can you share the PDF? Yes, I'll share the PDF with you. I'll share the PDF with this one. Now, this is the our portal Tinkercad, where you can learn not even designing the circuits, but you can also learn how to design 3D models, right? So now you can see on my screen these are different components, and you can also learn about the conditions, like how to apply conditions, the condition in the sense logics, algorithms. This is the students can learn by basic block based programming. So we have an option for block based programming over here. So I'll give you an overview about this platform first. So we have two options. Even your students can directly learn, like individually, if they want to learn, they can start tinkering from here. But as a teacher, if you also want to create a class, as a teacher, in the sense, let's suppose, I think most of you have used this Google Classroom. We have a Google Classroom option where teachers can create their individual, their separate classes, virtual classes. And as a teacher, I can create a code, a Google Classroom code, and I want to add only my grade, sixth A or sixth B section wise. So I use that code, and I send that code only to my limited students, and only those students who use that code, only they can join my virtual class. Similarly, you can also create class over here. As a teacher, you have to log in, and then you can create a class, and you can assign some work only for those students, right? So this is the we have the option for in the Tinkercad we have, right? Now here, if we learn more about it, so just a second. So you can learn 3D designing over here in this platform. And even not the designing part, even you can print those designs on your 3D printer. So on the 3D designing day, we will be going to learn how to create designs. We will be understanding the basic concepts. Parallelly, we are going to understand the how to use the tool, what are the features, and how to use the functions, how to cut an object, how to increase or decrease the size. This is all what we are going to learn in our 3D sessions day. Then this is the one. Then second is the circuit part. So you can design circuits, like you, if you want, you can create parallel circuit, series circuit for the new students. For the high level of students, you can create how to make alarm, how to create Arduino based, how to attach sensors, right? So those all technical concepts, you can learn it virtually over here. So now you can see on your screen there is a three LED bulb, RGB, sorry, red, yellow, and green. So these three sensors are connected in the parallel series, right? So we can also teach students how to connect LEDs, how to connect, how to make parallel circuit, what is the role of resistor, right? So in the last class we have understand how to use a resistor, how to identify the value of a resistor, right? So dependent on which type of resistor it require over here, so we can pull out those resistors and we can make series and parallel circuit, right? So these kind of concepts even you can create, not only the electronics based, but if you want to make if you want to make projects based on Arduino, that is also possible over here. So टीचर यहाँ पे आप बच्चों को पैरेलल और सीरीज सर्किट की ही नहीं, उनके अलावा आप उनको एडवांस लेवल के प्रोजेक्ट्स भी बनाना सिखा सकते हैं। आप सेंसर बेस्ड प्रोजेक्ट्स या अल्ट्रासोनिक सेंसर बेस्ड के प्रोजेक्ट्स भी आप इस पर सिखा सकते हैं। सो दिस इज द बेस्ट वे फॉर वर्चुअल क्लासेस ऑल्सो, बिकॉज वर्चुअल क्लास में हम बच्चों को हम हैंड्स ऑन नहीं कर पाते, बिकॉज दे डोंट हैव द मटेरियल इन देयर होम। सो हम इनको इसकी हेल्प से हम उनको वर्चुअल प्रोजेक्ट्स बनाना सिखा सकते हैं। इवन इन मैराथन, समटाइम्स व्हाट हैपन, मैराथन स्टूडेंट्स आर एट देयर होम एंड वी आर नॉट एबल टू कनेक्ट देम वर्चुअली फिजिकली, सो हम उनको इस तरह से भी हेल्प कर सकते हैं, राइट? So there is one more feature, that is a code block. So we'll be discussing code block also over here. By using code blocks, we can create projects. In the last class, we have done MIT app, and through MIT app inventor we used codes, we used blocks, and we created a mobile app, right? Similarly, by using those blocks, you can do the programming of a Arduino. So Arduino programming can be done into two parts. Either it can be done through C language or embedded C, we called it, and the second is this code wala block part. So through block part also you can do basic programmings. Sometimes what happens in the beginning, when a student is in grade 6, he is not familiar with C language, he doesn't know about embedded C, but through blocks we can guide them how to create logics, how to create algorithms. So this is the first step that we use. So we also recommend use go through block programming, because it's easy to understand, and students also, it creates an interest in the student to how to use, how to do, how to create if else condition, how to use logics, what is the meaning of loop, what is the meaning of if else condition. That all comes under this block programming, right? Now there are some products, or we can say prototypes are here, which was developed through this platform. Like you can see, this is a 3D printed keychain. Now this is a 3D printed robot, two-wheeler mechanical robot. This was printed on 3D printer, and you can see inside it, it's a BO motor was fixed here. There's a BO motor, and this is all 3D printed. So this robot moves, right? Even you can create such type of robots. And the best part is, teachers, on Google, on internet, all the designs are available. Even if you want to make something interesting, you just search on Google. Or there's one more platform. Uh, I forget that name. I'll tell you. On that platform also, you can create, you can search a lot of projects, and you can make your own projects over there. Instructable, sorry, Instructable. On Instructable, there, it's a community. It's an open community where people can. Uh, Even if I am the person, I have made some tutorials. I can upload my tutorials, and community can access that tutorial, and they can also create such type of objects. So you can find such type of design on Instructable also. Right. Now we'll understand how to sign up first. So I'm login because I have already created my account. But if you are new, you can just sign up, update your details, and then you can start. So in, if you are educator, if you are an educator, you can sign up as an educator. If you are a student with having class code, like suppose you have already created a class code and you have shared with your students, so you can create your students can join the class through the class code and student account. So this is a student account where student directly access their portal. So this is my personal account, so I'm using through my personal one. I have logged in through Gmail, so I'm using my Google account over there to sign in. Let's open and we'll understand how to use, so that in the next class we will be already aware of this platform, and we'll create such more products over here. I think it's taking a little bit time. Yeah, not loading. So also, teachers, you can also try parallelly on your system. Now this is the yeah. So I will be, just give me a moment. Yes. So here, now if you can see over here, here's my account detail. Like if I want to create a new design, I have to click over here. My designs, in the my design, whatever I have done, whatever my students have created, I can see over here. Notification settings. If you want to change, uh, if you want to change any feature, like if you want to change anything inside your profile, your required name, or your about yourself, right, you can change it from here. Then the last is the logout option and my class. So through my class, here I'll open my class. So till now, as I have joined through personal account, so there is not showing any my class. But as a teacher, I can see, I can create one my class. So let me see, now it's there. So your class teaching, Archid, co-teaching, enrolled. So if I want to create a class, I will click over here, create new class. Right now it's showing zero students. Zero students I have assigned in my class. Let me check. I think this server, there's a server issue. It's taking a time because it's a online tool, and it's taking a little bit time in responding. So by using this option, we can create a class also, and we can invite students. So let's if it respond, I'll create a class. And now can you see class name? So let's suppose I have a class of grade 6. So it's taking time actually. I'm trying to click on this option, but it's not accepting right now. So I think there is a kind of server problem. It's taking time in loading. Just let me check. So grade, let's suppose grade 9 to 12, I want to take. I want to write my name also, but it's not taking. Okay, let's select the subject. So let's suppose I want to learn about electronics. Now, so safe mode. So safe mode limits the design students will give you ability to check. But I want to click on here, but I don't know why it's not working. Class CL. It's not taking the input, any input over here, and it's required. Otherwise, I can skip this one. So even teachers, you can also try. Meanwhile, I'm thinking, I think my server is not responding properly, but I would like to request you. Meanwhile, you can also try parallelly on your system, and you can create a class. So you will get an idea how to create a class and how to invite students over there. I think it's taking time because I'm trying to click on over here, enter class name, but it's not working. So we'll do one thing. We'll on the next class, I'll try to do it again. Meanwhile, if you can try by on your system, you can try. So let's discuss this later on. Might be there's a network issue. So we'll start with the first one, which is home page. So this is my home page, and I want to create a new prototype, right? So I'll click over here, create. Now, what type of prototype I want to design? What on which theme I want to work. Like I want to work on 3D designing, I want to work on circuits, I want to work on code block. So first is circuit, because as of now we are working on sensors. So we'll understand circuit. So when I click circuit, a new web, it will be reload. It will be landed on a new page on Tinkercad circuit design. Yeah. So this is the Just a second. Yeah. So this is our main arena where we can create circuits. So here we have two parts. This is the plain area you can see over here where you can create circuits, you can design circuits. And from here, you can use tools like which type of sensor, which type of motor, actuator you want to use, right? One more thing, teachers, if you can see on my screen in the component list, this is a component list. You can click over here and you can search many more components. Like if here you can see basic one, but when I click basic, now you can see all. When you click on all, you will get all the components over here. When I click all, now you can see there are capacitors, the input devices are there, push button, potentiometer, slides. I'll make it little bit zoom. Let me just a second now. If I think it's not visible, I'll zoom my screen so that everything is properly visible to you. Oh, just a second. I hope now it's visible to all of you. Yeah. So here, now here, I have you, there are two options, basic or all or starters. Like if you want Arduinos, it will show you only Arduino. If you want microbit controller, it shows you microbit controller. If you want to assemble, so like circuit assembling, so it gives you circuit already pre-built circuits, it will show you, right? So I'll select all button. Now in the all, now you can see we have different sense, resistor, capacitor, polarized capacitor. Then we have diode, Zener diode, inductor. Then we have some input device like we have push button, slides. All these components are there, which is already I think you have seen in your ATL lab, right? So these all are in the ATL lab. We have some physical devices, but here these all are virtual. So you can do prototyping in a virtual manner, right? And the best part is there is no need to worry कि ये सामान खराब हो जाएगा. You can use it n number of times. Then this is the best part. If you are a beginner, if you are beginner and you think कि we have limited resource in our lab, we don't want to we don't want कि कुछ खराब हो, then you can use these virtual prototypes in your lab, right? So this is a photodiode which I was discussing. Then we have ambient light sensor, which I think in your mobile phone you have seen that whenever you get a call and when you turn on the camera, you receive a call, automatically light goes off or light turns on because of there's a sensor which detects, right? Similarly, your brightness of your screen goes up and down because of there's an option of ambient, right? So that sensor we used for this. Then we have IR sensor, force sensor, flex sensor, all those sensors which we are discussing right now. These all sensors are here, and you can use those sensors to develop a prototype, right? Then we have ultrasonic, ultra PIR sensor, that motion sensor I was talking about, motion sensor you can use over here. Then we have soil sensor that used to detect level of moisture, level of soil. And then we have temperature also. You can use this. Then we have keypad gas sensor that we were talking about. So when I drag it over here, gas sensor, you can use this for creating such type of prototypes. Then we have dip switch. Then these are the output device: light, bulb, NeoPixel 12, 16, or 24. Then we have strips of NeoPixels. Then we have DC motor, encounter servo motor, right? Then we have PO motor, like we call it hobby motor, gear motor, piezo, then IR remote. Then we have 16 by 2 LCD, which we're talking about in the yesterday's session. 16 by 2 LCD, 16 by 2 I2C. Then 7 segment display. I think 3 days back we were discussing about 7 segment display, about the working also, how it actually worked, how to do programming. Then we have 7 segment clock display. Then we have batteries also. There are different type of batteries: 9 volt, 1.5 volt, coin cell battery. We have, and even in grade 4 or 5, third or fourth, we do kind of experiment for potato battery, where we see lemon batteries there also. So this kind of experiment even we can do over here, right? Then here in the breadboard, 3 type of breadboard that I was telling, mini and small and mega, like the biggest one. So the only difference is about the pin size. The number of pins are much more larger than as compared to the mini breadboard. Then we'll talk about microcontroller. So this microbit and microbit is a new new feature that is there. Previously it was not there in this Tinkercad. So you can also create you can also use microbit over here. And microbit is also one of the new controller in the market, which you can create. You can attach different sensors with the microbit, and you can program it accordingly, right? Then we have some instruments for measuring current voltage. Even you can also you can also measure current and voltage of your here in the live circuit by using these multimeters. So I will give a demo of this one. Then oscilloscope, we have some ICs, timer ICs, op-amp ICs, L293D ICs. Then we have PNP, NPN transistors. So all the electronics components. So why I'm showing you this? Because before working on this portal, it's important to understand what are the components available in this software, how much, what type of prototype, how much kind of n number of prototypes we can design, or we can create a number of projects over this portal, right? So this is all about the tools that we have in this portal. Now let's move to we have 5 minutes left. Let's discuss something basic about this uh, software. So there are three mode of programming over here. The one is the code, another is a block, and the third is the code plus block. So I'll show you how. So let's suppose I used Arduino, Arduino, Arduino over here, Arduino Uno 3. So when I search Arduino Uno, you can see a picture of Arduino. I just do one thing, I drag and drop over here, Arduino. So this is my Arduino board, and this is completely similar to the actual board we have in our lab, right? I'll delete one Arduino from here. Tinkercad delete, okay. I want to delete, but yeah. Now, teachers, you can see the same pins we have over here, same pins. Now, if I want to glow a LED, right? What should I do? I'll just write over here LED. Wait. I'll search over here LED. So I'll using this red color of LED, like this one. Now I want to connect this LED with my Arduino board, right? I'll put it over here. So here you can see there are two pins, cathode and anode. So I will be using this cathode as a ground. So I'll click on this point and I'll just touch it over here. Now you can see this is connected. So this is how you can connect the Arduino or LEDs through this one, right? Just a second. Why it goes this side? Let me pull in the center. I think the same. This website is still hanging. It's why it's not dragging over here. Let me wait. Let me check. Just a second. Full screen. I want to drop it here, but it's not working. I think I have to refresh my screen because it's tugged somewhere. Just teachers, just give me a moment. I'll reshare my just uh, escape. Let me refresh my screen again, because this portal is, I think, not working properly right now. It's taking time, so I have to refresh my screen again. So if you also face such kind of issues, like because we are working it we are working on a live software, so might be it will this kind of challenge you also face. So you do one thing, just refresh your screen. Now you can see everything same as it is. Right. Now I have to connect. So I will connect one LED on ground. This I have connected. I will connect. Now I will connect my anode pin again. So I'll click on this anode part, and I'll click on this 13 number pin. So I have made a simple circuit where I have connected this LED with the Arduino board. So this is how I have made a simple circuit. Now, if you want to change the color of wires, let's suppose you want to denote it as a positive or negative. So I'll make it 13 number pin because it's a positive pin, and this ground number pin as a minus negative. So what I'll do, I'll select this and then I'll change the color. So from here, I'll change the color as a black, and this I want make it as a red, for example, because generally we denote it as a black and red to check to denote like this is a positive wire, this is a negative wire, right? So you can change the colors by selecting the wire, and you can change the color, desired color you can choose. Also, why we use color wires to to easy understand of the circuits, because when we are working on a big circuit and number of wires we used, so to identify which wire is for you, which purpose, or which wire belongs to, or which use, right? So that's what we use. We change the color also to for easy understand, right? Now if you want to change the size also, like hook up wire, alligator wire, this is you can change wire type from this side, right? Now, this is a simple circuit. I have created a simple circuit. Now, let's talk about the coding part. So, coding part, you want to glow this LED, right? But before that, if you want to glow this LED, you have to do some kind of programming. Programming means I want to glow this LED for 1 second on, 1 second off. This is a kind of logic where I'm glowing this LED 1 second on, 1 second off. Parallelly, when you done your with your programming, you have to click on Start Simulation, and your LED will start glowing. Right. So this is the first thing. Now you can see my LEDs start glowing because it's by default in pin number 13. It's a by default program. When you click on it, it will start automatically glowing. Right now, I think now you can see on here. So current through, it's also showing me what is the maximum current is going through this LED. So current through the LED is 49.2 milliampere, while recommend maximum is 20 milliampere. So it's showing me an indicator also. But this is how, this is the actual, this is the actual benefit of using virtual simulation. It gives you indication also. So it's indicating me right now that this is 27.8 or 51.9 milliampere of current is going on, but the actual recommended is 20 milliampere, right? So you can use resistor also. If you want to add a resistor in between this one, you can use resistor, and using this resistor, it will automatically, drop down your value of the current. So I'm not going to use resistor right now, but I'm going to just give you a demo. But when we have an Arduino class, we will be going to learn in depth uh, about this one. So let's talk about the coding part. So in the coding part, there's an option for code block. When you click on this, we have two options. Either you can do coding part through block-based programming. This is a block-based programming. This is what we used in MIT App Inventor. Similarly, this is a block-based through block-based. You can have to just put the blocks, like if you want to LED on, just drag and drop LED block over here. Set built-in LED high or low. You want to make it high for how much second? Let's suppose I want to make LED high for 3 seconds or for 2 seconds. So what I'll do, I'll use a timer from here, right? So I'll go in the control section. I'll see where is the timer. This was the timer. So wait for 1 second. I'll delete this option. Just a second. I'll delete the previous programming. This. Now I want to make LED on for 1 second. Then I want my LED should be off after 1 second. So what I'll do, I'll go in the math or in the control block. In the control block, I'll use again wait for 1 second. So this is how it will turn my LED on for 1 second, then turn my LED after 1 second. So I'll click on this. So 1, 2. Okay, but the question is already it was working similar. I think previously also it's working 1 and 2. So we'll increase the time. We'll increase it in milliseconds. Let's reduce the timing into milliseconds and I'll write it over here and 500. 500 millisecond means of a half second. 500 over here. Now let's play again, start the simulation. Right, but it's not, I think it's not visible. So what I'll do, I'll put it in the loop. I'll put it in the loop, continuous forever loop. So in the forever loop, I'll use a block forever and I'll put it over there. Yeah. So this is, I have put it inside the forever loop. Now let's see what will happen. Now in the forever loop, it's started glowing off and off, on and off and off. Right. Now if I'll reduce the timing to 100 millisecond, now you can see the speed of the light of the LED. Can you see the how speedily it's getting on and off, on and off? If I reduce it to 50, now means I'm reducing the time. I'm reducing the time. Now see, I think I have to add a resistor also, but can you see how frequently it's going? See, I have reduced the timings. So this is how frequently it's flipping, the LED is flipping, but just because I have done a block-based coding. So here I just giving a demo because these things we can do with this such block part. Right. Now this is the block part. Now we have one more, which is a text part. So in the text part, we can do the programming through C language. C language and embedded C. Like what is the meaning of void setup? What is the meaning of void loop? What is the meaning of delay? Right, this all we are going to discuss on day of Arduino, right? And the third one is code plus text. So code plus text means you can do text programming and even you can do code block together. Means when you are adding blocks, the code will automatically generates. So I'm trying to click, but I don't know why it's again this option is not coming. Oh, so it's showing me, yeah. So this is a block plus code. So in the block plus code, how it helps actually, if I'm a new in the coding language, I don't know how to do the programming, but I know how to use blocks. So these blocks will auto generate these codes, right? Let's see, if I'll delete something from here, this code will automatically change. Let's suppose I'll remove this 1 second. Can you see over here this delay part? See this delay part added this delay line. When I remove this wait 1 second, this delay part automatically goes off from here. When I remove this wait 1 second, this delay part will goes. Let's see. When I remove this delay 2 lines, these 2 lines gets removed. So this is how this text plus blocks help us in the programming part, right? So I think my this software is not supporting right now. It's taking a lot of time showing me in page unresponsive. So I think we'll try this next time, right? So this is how we can use Tinkercad software. So teachers, I would like to request in the next session you will be stay with us, so that we will be going to learn more about Arduino and we will be going to learn about coding part and how to add sensors with these uh, boards, right? So before moving ahead, I would like to request all the teachers, please mark your attendance. We have attendance in the chat box. You can mark your attendance. Also, we have feedback form plus we have assignments. I would like to request my colleague to please share the attendance and assignments links in the chat box, and then I will be going to take your questions and doubts here. So in the chat box, you can see I will be going to take the doubts. Just a second. So teachers, in the chat box, I have shared, my colleague has shared an attendance link. The assignments, please, you can copy these links and you can fill this links after the session. So here, now I'm going to unmute and you can ask your questions. Just a second. Let me share my screen. Just a second. We have an option for unmuting. Let me check participants. Yes. So one by one, you just raise your hand. I will nominate. Right. So we'll start with Amit sir. You can turn on your camera
सर
so that you
मैं
can
ये
raise your
जानना
hand,
चाह
and sorry sir. So teachers, I would like to request you can turn on your camera and just raise your hand. I'll check and I'll nominate you one by one. Yes, Amit ji, बताइए.
सर मैं टिंकर कैड में सपोज मैंने कोई डिजाइन जैसे कि अपना स्मार्ट डस्टबिन बनाया है और मैंने अपना उसका तो क्या कहते हैं सर्किट डिजाइन भी बना रखा है, तो क्या मैं इन दोनों को अटैच कर सकता हूँ?
हाँ, आप अटैच कर सकते हैं.
यानी मतलब जैसे मैं चाह रहा हूँ कि मेरे जब सर्किट रन करे तो मेरे वो स्मार्ट डस्टबिन का ढक्कन खुल जाए और वो बंद हो जाए, उसका जो ऊपर का स्मार्ट ढक्कन,
आप क्या
तो
कर
क्या
सकते हैं, मैं
उसे
बताता हूँ
हम
आप क्या.
दोनों डिजाइन को?
Yes, what that's actually, teacher, there's a question from Mr. Amit that he has a smart dustbin and he has done his coding in the Tinkercad, but he want to attach all those together. So what you can do, you can first you can check the circuits, is it working or not in the Tinkercad. Then you can do the you can use the same code and you can program your Arduino, and your dustbin will be responding according to the same code you have used. So this can you can do sir, आप कर सकते हैं इसको, code same use कर सकते हैं. Yes.
मैं सर एक्चुअली मतलब मैं ये चाह रहा हूँ कि मैं जब अपना प्रोग्राम रन कर रहा हूँ तो मेरा स्मार्ट डस्टबिन उसमें ढक्कन खुलते हुए और बंद होते हुए दिखाया वो.
नहीं, उसके लिए
मतलब
आपको एक
3D
एक्चुअल प्रोटोटाइप.
जो सर्किट सिमुलेशन है और 3D डिजाइन है वो एक साथ अटैच हो जाए.
देखिए, आप यहाँ पे ना सर्किट्स बना सकते हैं अगर आप चाहते हैं कि मैं
तो आपके नॉलेज में सर ऐसा कोई सॉफ्टवेयर है जिसको अगर मैं
नहीं, उसके लिए आप क्या कर सकते हैं, मैं आपको वही बता रहा हूँ. उसके लिए आप क्या कर सकते हैं, एक्चुअल आप प्रोटोटाइप यूज कीजिए. यू जस्ट डू वन थिंग, यू जस्ट डू द सर्किटिंग पार्ट इन द Tinkercad सॉफ्टवेयर एंड डाउनलोड द कोड. व्हेन योर सेंसर डिटेक्टिंग एंड मोटर इज वर्किंग, you can download the code and upload that code in the Arduino board, and you can make an actual prototype. Because in the Tinkercad we don't have an option for creating kind of animation we can't create. If you want to create a dustbin ka animation, or you want to
जी
show something, right? So this is not possible in Tinkercad, but you can download the code after testing. Yes. Next question is
आपके लेयर में
from
सर कोई सॉफ्टवेयर है? ओके.
नहीं सर, उसके लिए आपको कुछ डिजाइनिंग के लिए अलग से आपको सीखना पड़ेगा. यू हैव टू लर्न समथिंग न्यू, अदर थिंग्स आल्सो, लाइक हाउ टू कनेक्ट. सो आई थिंक you have to google it for this, because this is a complete animation part, right? And you have to attach animation
ओके
through
ओके सर,
the
आई हैव डन.
Tinkercad. Yes. Next is
Hello.
Murshid sir.
थैंक यू सर,
Yeah,
थैंक यू.
welcome.
Hello,
Murshid, you
sir.
have raised.
I have a
Yes.
doubt. Can I use IR sensor as flame sensor?
You want to use IR sensor as
Flame sensor.
flame?
Flame
Yes,
sensor.
yes. You can use. It detects actually.
Oh, okay. Sir.
Yes.
Then okay, sir.
Yes. Now we thank you. We have next Ashpreet or Shalini Chopra, or
Sir, could you please share the WhatsApp group link, please?
definitely. Definitely. So those who have not joined, Rohan, please share the second WhatsApp group link and to the teachers.
Thank you.
Yeah, welcome. Next is Ashpreet or Miss Gayatri, or we have Tripura, Haridas, Sukhena, and anyone can please, you can come up and you can ask your question. No question. Okay, anyone want to ask, please, you can unmute yourself because this is a question and answer
Hello,
time
sir.
and we have.
Hello,
Hello.
sir.
Yeah, hi, hello.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, hello. Yes,
Hello, sir.
you are audible. Yes, you can go, sir.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, hi, you are audible, sir. Kolebadi, sir,
Yes, yes.
Kolpewadi voice.
I, yes, yes. Yesterday, I
देखो देखो ना मेरा दो है
yesterday I
हाँ
downloaded that MIT app Inventor 2 in my mobile. So
Uh,
when I started it, just it demanding that code. Without code, it is not just moving on.
okay, got
So
it.
how will
So,
I get
sir,
that code?
actually, this question, some of the teachers have asked me the question. So I would like to request you, this code actually, you can generate this code from your software. So I would like to request, just watch the video because in the video I already explain how to generate that code. So you can generate your own code from your software, right? So it's a request. You just watch the video. In the video, the code is there. It's automatically generated, right?
Will you please send that video again on the our group WhatsApp group?
Definitely. You just ping me, you just text me, I'll share the link of the recorded video.
Okay. Okay.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, hello, hi Gayatri ma'am.
Namaste, sir. I have not attended the initial part of the session. Then, and I'm a new ATL teacher. So
Okay.
I need to fill the assessment. I need that topic. No, sir. Can you send as early
साउथ
as
के लोग भी जुड़े हैं ना अरे रेज
Uh,
आई एम न्यू एटीएल
definitely,
टीचर
Gayatri ma'am, I will share the recorded links with you as already we have shared the recordeds with the over the mail to all the teachers. But if you still you have not received, you just share your details with us. We will definitely share all the previous record videos. Even at the last after 10 days, I'm going to share all the 10 days recorded videos to all the participants, those who have marked their attendance. Right. So
Thank you,
after,
sir. Thank you, sir.
because what happens, I'll tell you, it might be some of the teachers have not received the link just because while when you are marking your attendance, sometimes what happens by mistake, we didn't put a proper mail ID, kind of space is there or something. So this is what you have not receiving the mails. So I would like to request while you are marking the attendance, please make sure check your attendance properly because through mail, we are sending the assignments and the recorded videos.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Hello, sir.
Hi, Muji. Yes.
Sir, good afternoon, sir. Sir, my issue is that kindly provide the video link for the session regarding utilization certificate grant and compliance in the second chat group.
Okay. Fine. I'll share.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Sir, please share the WhatsApp
Hello.
link. I could not join the group as yet. Sir,
Okay. Ron,
please
can
share
you?
the WhatsApp group link.
Yes. Ron, can you please share the second communication group?
Hello, sir. Good afternoon. Myself
Hi.
Ajay Kumar. Yesterday only I said that, sir, and yesterday I sent message to you, but I forgot that to mention it's a 5-year-old.
Okay.
Just I texted as a to purchase material who want to pay. Just I said that you just replied as just ATL. Then I mentioned that it's a 5-year-old.
So, sir, see, financially, I can't advise you. Uh, you can talk to your committee, those who actually who were there before in between the 5 years, right? You can have a
Uh,
word with the committee, and they can suggest you better because it's a 5 year old. So I can't commit anything related to financial, like from where to buy or whom to buy. So what I suggest,
mm,
you just talk to the ATL because there's a ATL community who actually helps in in all the aspects of ATL. So that I such
Sir,
that I
actually, what happened means I am facing one problem, that is here who is before charge, na, sir. They left in some urgency. In emergency situation, they left and gone, and it's the lab is not used for more than 1 year. That's why the students came and they used all the materials, and after वो खराब होने के बाद वो उधर ही छोड़ के गया.
right, right,
Someone
right.
students they thrown that non-working products. And when I came here and I resetted my ATL user ID and password, I contacted that last person. He is saying that it's actually only for 5 years agreement. But I don't now. I am not there, so I don't know it's expired or not. So you can contact through ATL helpline. But I tried to contact with ATL helpline, but I didn't connected with any one person. And I don't know that who is our mentor also.
Okay,
For the
okay.
Gulbarga location, Gulbarga, Karnataka state, Gulbarga district, I don't know who is the mentor.
Got it, got it. So
I am trying to contact all those persons from past 1.5 months, sir. Till June 15 to now, sir.
So what I actually recommend, see, your school is already 5 year has been done. So I think I also have to discuss these things with people from AIM, like what we can do, because I also have to understand, because your school is already have 5 years now. So do one thing, you can
Sir,
connect me.
we don't know exact date it's opened, but I know just it's opened in 2019.
Okay, I'll do one thing. I'll do one thing. You just collect your documents and all. I will share some mail IDs with you from these people, and you can take a follow with this, right? Your school is from APS Gulbarg, Karnataka, right?
Appa
So
Public School,
definitely
CBSE Gulbarga.
no issues, no issues. You can connect with me over WhatsApp chat, and I'll try to resolve your issues over there.
Sir. And
Whatever
another one,
possible.
here the
Hmm.
students are more interested, and also it's not used for 1 year, na, sir. That's why they didn't uploaded any activities in their portals.
Okay. Do you know any mentor of change or RMOCs or RTOC in your region? Who's your mentor of change or RTOC?
No, sir. I don't know
Because
anyone. And
because
also
because
recently I connected with one vendor who supplies materials.
Hello.
so yes.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Uh,
Hello, sir.
uh,
Recently I
so
connected with one person who is the vendor of our school.
so do one thing. I'll try to search like who is your mentor, like who is your RMOC, RTOC. I'll try to connect with you. Right.
Okay, sir.
So give me some
Can I
time.
share my ATL ID to you?
You can WhatsApp me. You can WhatsApp me.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Hi.
Hello.
Yeah. Hello.
Sir, please share the
Yes.
WhatsApp link. I've been waiting for like last 2 hours.
Oh, not shared. Just a second. Just a second. Rohan, are you there with
Not
us?
yet, sir.
Let me check.
Your
Let me
colleague
check.
is not sharing it. I've been waiting patiently.
Wait. I'll check. I'll check. Because yesterday also I have shared the WhatsApp group link.
Sir, I could not join yesterday. I tried. It was saying that group doesn't exist. So that is why I'm requesting you to
No,
please
no,
share
but
it again.
ma'am, no issues. Because yesterday also I shared the WhatsApp group in the same chat. So I thought you people have joined, but no issues. I'll share it again. Just give me a moment. Give me a moment. Give me. I'm sharing. Yes, teachers. Next can
Hello, sir.
continue. Parallelly, I'll share. Yes. Hi.
Hello, sir.
Yes. Hi. Please speak.
Uh,
I can hear you.
Sir, so far as infrared sensor is concerned, वो कितनी डिस्टेंस तक ये सेंस कर सकता है कि इंफ्रारेड है कि नहीं है?
मुझे आपका क्वेश्चन आप दोबारा एक बार रिपीट करेंगे, क्या कह रहे हैं?
हेलो सर, मैं ये
हाँ
कह रहा
बोलिए।
हूँ कि जो इंफ्रारेड सेंसर है वो कितनी
हाँ,
डिस्टेंस तक ये सेंस कर सकता है कि आईआर है कि नहीं है?
वो सर मिनिमम 3 से 4 सेंटीमीटर या मैक्सिमम 5 सेंटीमीटर तक आप उससे डिटेक्ट कर सकते हैं आप।
थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू।
यस।
इसका रेंज बढ़ सकता है?
नहीं, मैक्सिमम 4-5 तक ही है इसका रेंज। आप अल्ट्रासोनिक यूज कर सकते हो हाई रेंज के लिए, आपको अगर आपको डिटेक्ट करना है।
बट अल्ट्रासोनिक तो 12 फीट तक ज्यादा से ज्यादा सेंस कर सकता है,
हाँ
उससे
हाँ
ज्यादा
हाँ,
नहीं कर सकता है सर।
नहीं उससे ज्यादा अगर आपको हाई लेवल ऑफ इंडस्ट्रियल सेंसर्स आपको फिर यूज करने पड़ेंगे।
अच्छा, तो वो आ सकते हैं, मार्केट में मिलते हैं सर?
जी यस यस।
यस सर, ओके सर, ओके
या ओके, थैंक यू
सर।
Sir, nobody.
मैम। शेयरिंग, जस्ट गिव मी सम टाइम, शेयरिंग जस्ट अ सेकंड।
The
Okay,
chat
I'm
is
sharing.
also disabled.
I'm sharing. Just give me some moment time. Any other question you have?
सर नमस्कार, मैं सुनील चौरसिया बोल रहा हूँ सर।
Yes.
अम्बागढ़ चौकी छत्तीसगढ़ से सर।
Hi, नमस्कार सर, बताइए।
सर कोई ऑफिशियल ऐसा यूट्यूब का लिंक है क्या जिसमें आप सेंसर के बारे में या ऑर्डिनो की कोडिंग वगैरह के बारे में जान सकें डिटेल में?
हाँ, मैंने सर ऑलरेडी शेयर किया हुआ है,
जी
और
जी सर।
मैंने ऑलरेडी हमारे फर्स्ट सेकंड सेशन में पूरे हमारी वेबसाइट पे कहाँ से आप कंटेंट के थ्रू आप कर सकते हैं। प्लस में हम इसको हम कराने भी वाले, जो हमारे सेशन होगा उसमें हम ट्रेनिंग्स में
जी
हम ये
जी
भी सीखने वाले हैं कि हम आर्डिनो की कोडिंग एंड प्रोग्रामिंग करेंगे। प्लस में एम की वेबसाइट पे आप कैसे कंटेंट यूज कर सकते हो वो भी हमने कवर किया हुआ टॉपिक में। तो आप डे 1 और डे 2 के अगर आप रिकॉर्डिंग्स चेक करेंगे तो उसमें आपको हमने पूरा गाइड किया है पेज पे कि कहाँ से हम कैसे हम पूरा रिसोर्स टीचर्स के लिए और स्टूडेंट्स के लिए जो कंटेंट अवेलेबल है एम के द्वारा, आप उसको कैसे इस्तेमाल कर सकते हो, तो ये सारा हमने कवर किया हुआ है उसके अंदर।
थैंक यू सर। सर मेरे को मेरे लैब में ना आज तक 4 साल से लैब एक्टिव है सर। मेंटोर का कोई कभी लिस्ट आया नहीं, मेंटोर से में कभी कोई कनेक्शन नहीं हुआ, तो कैसे पता चलेगा मेरा?
उसके लिए हो सकता है कि कभी किसी मेंटर ने आपके स्कूल के लिए अप्लाई ना किया हो। जैसे मान लीजिए मैं हूँ और मैं अपने आसपास के 3 स्कूल को मैं मेंटर करना चाहता हूँ, तो मैं वो खुद
जी
से
जी।
सेल्फ मैं उसको फिल करूंगा फॉर्म को कि मुझे अपने आस के 3 स्कूल को मेंटरशिप प्रोवाइड करनी है। तो ये रीजन हो
अच्छा,
सकता है।
एक्चुअली सर ये ट्राइबल एरिया का है, स्कूल है, थोड़ा आउट है ना, शहर से थोड़ा दूर है, तो हो सकता है ये कारण। तो मेंटोर कैसे सेलेक्ट, मैं कैसे चूज करूं सर? मेंटोर मतलब गाइड चाहिए, अगर मुझे कुछ गाइडलाइन चाहिए होती है तो मैं किससे कांटेक्ट करूं सर?
उसके लिए आप एम के पोर्टल पे आप क्वेरी आप जनरेट कर सकते हैं। एम
जी
के पोर्टल पे आप क्वेरी जनरेट करेंगे, आप वहाँ पे अपना क्वेरी डालिए तो वो आपको जरूर आपको उसका रिवर्ट करेंगे।
ओके सर, ओके, थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू।
Yeah. So, Rohan, I have shared this updated link with you. Now you can drop the WhatsApp group here.
Sir,
सर मेरी
the
प्रॉब्लम है।
link is
हेलो
not there.
हेलो
Ma'am, you can
सर,
see in the chat there's a WhatsApp group. You can
मैं
join
Yes,
from there.
yes, found it. Thank you
फिजिक्स
so
हूँ
much,
सर।
sir.
मैं
Yeah.
अपना फिजिक्स के क्लास लूंगा या इसके अटल के लिया करूँ? उसके लिए कोई टीचर गवर्नमेंट की तरफ से तो है नहीं, मेरे यहाँ गवर्नमेंट स्कूल है, उसके लिए गाइड करें सर।
सर उसके लिए आप अपने स्कूल से आप एक टीचर को असाइन कर सकते हैं एज अ ATL, जो आपके
सर गवर्नमेंट का स्कूल है, गवर्नमेंट की तरफ से कोई टीचर नहीं है।
उसके लिए आप फिर HM से आप बात कीजिए अपने कि इसका क्या है, बिकॉज नीति की तरफ से अगर आपका गवर्नमेंट स्कूल है, अगर कोई प्रोग्राम आपका चल रहा है एडॉप्शन का या कोई NGO आपको सपोर्ट कर रहा है आपके स्कूल को, देन आपको मिल सकता है। अदरवाइज फिर हमें इंटरनली ही हम स्कूल के स्टूडेंट्स को सपोर्ट करते हैं इसके ATL के अंदर।
सर ऐसा एनजीओ भी नहीं है कोई, और स्कूल का कोई बजट भी नहीं है जिसके थ्रू हम रख सकें।
तो मैं आपकी